should be a really bad seed, as we've come to know. Uh, but who knows? Maybe Boss Rando will be a little bit more forgiving this time. Uh, Current logic for Boss Randomizer is major minor items are randomized, split. You will find major items at major item locations, and of course, same goes for minor items. Big twist is the boss locations are also randomized, meaning that if you were to go into the door that leads to grade normally, you could find yourself bumping heads with, I don't know, Spore Spot. I'm just kidding. No, it's just major bosses only. So it would be Ridley, Dragon. It could be Vanilla Crane, or it could also be Fantoon, of course. Um, as messy as I would want a randomized, like a full randomized boss, boss Rando, I don't know if that'd be such a good idea. But pretty standard start. It looks like we will have our Morph Ball, which is our guaranteed item of progression, here in the ceiling. Bit of a tricky item to grab, but good job, Slords, and good job, Stump. Oh, this is interesting. Power bombs right off the bat. I think a really promising start for both runners would be to have super missiles from the get-go, just so that you don't have to worry about them being at spore spawn. But you never know. Sometimes these seeds, they will it to be, and they just want the worst time for all of our runners. But worry not, they are licensed professionals. They will get the job done. You will see the runners complete the seed. Well versed in randomizer. And of course, both runners also do partake in the regular Super Metroid tournaments. So they're pretty familiar with the game. Now that said, though, for the runners, they might not wish for a trolley seed, but I don't think that we as spectators, as the audience, would really agree. Although, and that's just the cruelty of Super Metroid randos. We take those where we're from. It makes for a really exciting race. Anything can happen in it, and sometimes it can hurt. Trust me, I've actually been injured by a boss randomizer not too long ago, quite early. This is an interesting check though for Sloters, and it makes sense because again, with super missiles being at large, I don't think Sloters wants to pass up on any opportunity. Now, another really trolly thing that this seed could do, I've mentioned that it's very well possible that your first super missiles could be at Spore Spawn. That would be unfortunate. Not for me. I love Spore Spawn. My favorite character in Little Shop of Horrors. But the main issue is that what if you check all of that and still wind up with no super missiles, only to find out that they are hidden over at Billy Mays? Like, can you believe that? How would you take that? I would probably quit myself. I would probably not forfeit. Or up to me. And trust me, no. These runners know what they're doing. They know what they've signed up for. 10 missiles and 10 power bombs. It looks like Sloters has the play to just go ahead and clear out Gauntlet. It's yeah, anything can happen. Ooh, we definitely don't take those. Spades are for stump. The item locations for these seeds can be extremely unforgiving. Like they can give you the old loop-de-loop and hide them in hide the items in plain sight if you are following the logic. Now, for a lot of people running through randomizers, what they usually tend to do is they'll try to sequence break, I guess, as a little shortcut through logic, but it's a little bit more difficult with boss rando. And for the time being, it looks like Slotus just does not want to pass up on any checks from the get-go, because again, the very first supers could very well be hidden behind Gauntlet here. Seeing as Stump has opted to go down to Green Brinstar and has not yet found anything super missile related. We'll see if this pays off for... Oh, there is a super missile pack. We don't know if that's the logic progression super missile pack, but by the looks of it, it's turning out to be that way. There's still a few more locations for Stump to check. Sloters does not want to pass up, but he doesn't, just because it's an upgrade to the beam. Darn it, Sloters, I don't know what to say. Stump going extra healthy. They're already actually in logic for heck runs. So should the seed point them in the direction of Norfair, it is very well possible that they have to run through the heat. Now, we will see. Again, Stump still has a few more items to check. Minor items, that is, for super missiles. And Sloters has already picked up the first batch. You'll know when it's too late when you hit the green door out of Big Pink. So yeah, since no supers, Stump is going to have to neglect the green door. There's just no way to access through it. And check the item over at the Edicoons for an additional fanfare. And still no supers. This is what I'm saying. It's most likely to happen during boss randomizers, that you will get hacked and mess with. But fear not, there's still just a few left. Sloters is actually going to be heading down here as well. Try to open the door. Pink door. It doesn't look like he was able to get off all his missiles. It's fine. He has plenty. There is a minor item check that's pretty much in the same room without having to uncover it. Right here to the left side where Stump happens to be. Doesn't pay off. I don't know if Stump is gonna want to head into the... He has the energy for it, but to the left of Big Pink is a giant side hopper room, and it can be very deadly. Oh, still no supers. I know that feeling. Charge, though, is very, very good because it means that they won't have to scavenge for a lot of minor items. So that kind of puts them at ease for that. It seems to me that Stump might backtrack and just head over to Gauntlet. either Gauntlet or Billy Mays. There is a check that I sometimes like to do if I have enough power bombs. It just depends on how I'm feeling, honestly. And also, great first try for floaters there on the wave gate glitch. Ooh, but it's a reserve tank. It can pay off pretty early. Can make the difference too. So it's not necessarily bad. It's just for now we'd prefer actual like items. Now, what Stump can do here is he can check above here at the Green Pirate Shaft by power bombing up to check to see if there's supers. That's the play that I sometimes like to make if I have power bombs very early on. That way it gives you an idea, like, oh, you know what? Maybe I might have to backtrack for those. Or if you happen to find your supers there, you could just beeline over to your ammo and just pick it up and just get it out of the way. Stump is going to commit, and he's going to be heading all the way down to the 230 missiles, only to be met with more regular missiles. Decision time for Slotus, though. I don't think that Slotus will really feel the need to play risky, so he's not going to go for early X-ray, and it makes sense just because if you follow the logic, it shouldn't put you in any danger. That said, though, as I mentioned before about shortcuts regarding logic, who knows if that might be your last location to check. You know, if the deeper you get into the seed, Stump is going to be going down in, going to be checking Billy Mays. I would hope that there's at least something here to bail Stump out, because at least this is close to... Oh my goodness. Be careful, Stump. Be careful, Stump. Those things hit hard. They hit really hard. So he's just going to check. He ended up backdooring the Green Hills. Still no sign of supers, though, from what we've seen Slotus encounter. And this is a pretty bold play for Stump, because it is very well possible that he can still find supers. And if he goes straight down to Kraid, it's looking like it's possible, assuming that he commits to it. So this is a pretty good play. Oh wait, I forgot. Never mind. There's a green door here. Yeah, no. And now he's gonna have to just missile glitch his way out. Great second try, though. He still has Billy Mays to check. As I said, it could pay off. There could be super missiles there. We do not know. Slotus has not checked that. Great wall jumping, although this is going to be really scary to go through. Oh, also, since Slotus made the tactical save, it looks like Slotus is noping out of the boss and will be saving it for later. Unfortunately, Stump ended up taking a death, and we'll have to start over, picking everything up. It is really risky going past backstage. Sorry, Stump, that one does hurt. It's this is how messy some seeds can be when you have your logical super missiles. Again, I mean, maybe Stump is going to make the decision to check Billy Mays right now, since he's pretty much forced to go down here. So do not fret. He will eventually find them. Just a matter of tracing your steps. And also seeing that they have a hefty amount of tanks. Sloaters will be committing to some heck runs. Oh, high jump boot. High jump boots is looking pretty good. It just solves for a lot of it's a good tool to have, especially when you're playing at Sloaters level. It makes worst room in the game easier. It makes lava diving less stressful. You can do suitless Meridia should Sloaters feel the need to skip out on some items and just not look for gravity. More soupies though here for Sloaters. Okay, so it looks like Stump will be checking Billy Mays here. I would hope it pays off, because otherwise, if it doesn't, and it's kind of tough to say, Spring Ball for the Sloaters, we like that. Definitely setting him up for oh no. Stomp. Okay, well, that is incredibly disheartening. It's all right, because now he knows, at least he should know, that it's not the worst thing that can happen here is the Spore Spawn check. And I would really hope that Stump actually ends up going to Gauntlet. Gauntlet is still deadly. That might be the only reason why he hasn't gone to it. So do take that into account, that Gauntlet is not an easy room. So there's a lot of things that can be running through a runner's head. It's just it's really tough to put yourself in that position. Sloaters is gonna be heading down. I think he might be trying for the croc play. Since Sloaters is already down here, might as well. Oh, but the farming is just atrocious here. He's not gonna farm to 100% because there is the Nutella refill just a few rooms away. So thankfully, Sloaters is able to get the gate glitch to access it. And again, it just seems to me, oh, stump. Oh no. I guess in an effort to try to make up some time, Stump ended up missing out on the second Power Bomb expansion. And with this, I'm pretty sure Stump just kind of feels that Spore Spawn is going to be his play. Or I guess he's gonna go Gauntlet, but he won't be able to access back of Gauntlet. He thinks that there could be a way. Unfortunately, we already know that there's no other way through there other than having 10, or at least 2 Power Bomb expansions. Meanwhile, on Slaughter's screen, I guess he's just waving goodbye to a very dead Crocmire. I've heard of Bone Out, but Croc, you take it to another level. You're ridiculous. Never change. Okay, I think by the looks of it is Stump is just gonna go through and just bank on the fact that maybe the major item here could be bombs. Oh, there's a Stump, you got a lucky power bomb drop. Um wow. I mean, either way, it's rough, but that was quite the drop that Stump ended up getting. Very, very lucky. At least drop wise, but again, it just pains me because I just know the feeling. Uh, so with this, I'm almost led to believe that Stump will be heading over to Spore Spawn. I don't think Stump really feels it kind of worth it to have to head back down after it not paying off like that. But this is gonna be. Oh, he's gonna check it. Okay, so okay, good job, Stump. Yeah, so that's I just don't think he remembers. I'm pretty sure he's not gonna do Sports One now. But now he's definitely thinking to himself, where is that second power bomb? And it was definitely accessible early on. Wow, these heck runs are just not it. They're just not it for Slaughters. And I've been fooled before by going down Red Tower. Now, if Slotus wanted, Slotus could very well. Oh yeah, he's gonna pop the reserve tank here. Yeah, so Slotus is not worried at all. Should he get dangerously low, he'll be able to Crystal Flash. Oh, bombs. Bombs is good because at least with this, Slotus does not have to really worry about power bomb management. An excellent Crystal Flash there. It doesn't. It wouldn't make sense for Stump to go to Spore Spawn at the moment. I forget that. Yeah. He's gonna reset, and maybe at this time is when he's gonna head down. Another super missile pack. Not that Slotus needs them, but at least to finish the game. But it would make Ridley 100%. times easier. And oh no. Tanks a lot, Seed. I can already tell that Slotus is not too thrilled with so many tanks. The reason that it wouldn't be helpful to have a lot of tanks here is because honestly, like at this point, you'd like want some sort of progression. You want to like take care of the bosses already. It's not so much a matter of like having a way through because this is all easy. It just kind of starts to feel like a waste of time, you know, and you really start thinking like, oh, you know, the seed kind of made me go through here and I could have just I would have been better off making a different play. Stump, by the way. Yeah, I feel that, Stump. Just shooting out his frustrations because of that power bomb pack. And now he should be en route to Gauntlet and pick up that super missile pack that was locking him away. And I mean, to be honest, like, look at this. Look at how many E-Tank Sloters already has. Like, that just has to feel downright sad. And Stump is gonna have to be making some pretty big plays. I can understand, like, if Stump feels that Gauntlet is pretty deadly, because it's not easy. It can't get to you sometimes. I know it's gotten me a plenty. But Slody with the refee here, excuse me, the refill, should be heading up to wreck ship. Oh, Sloters is actually gonna go in. And it's gonna be doing the early X-ray check. And I say early, using that very, very loosely because we are close to 30 minutes in. And yeah, no boss dead yet. I hate boss randos. Speed booster definitely wants that because at least this will be a much faster way over to wreck ship. And if it's a vanilla Vantoon location, yeah, then it will make for a much faster clear as well. Now with this though, Sloters can still make a different play before heading up to wreck ship in case he doesn't feel like it would be worth it. In case he feels like, oh, you know, what if Ridley is at wreck ship? We don't know. Maybe he doesn't want to risk it and we'll head over to Waterway. There it is. It seems to me that for Sloters, the only thing that he has on his mind is just trying to get progression. And while Speed Booster is lovely and all, it doesn't really help for much right now, currently. I think what's important, also GG for Stump, finding those first super missile pads. Good to go. Oh no, Spring Ball just photobombing him. Trying to get a little action there. Good old Spring Ball. We love that little rascal, huh? So what, I don't know, are we going to see the 20th E-Tank here for Sloters? Is that what he's hoping for? I'm sorry, Slotus. Arm pump. Arm pump all of that at me. I'm sorry. I am the worst. I'm a bad boy. Sorry, Slotus. I'm the worst teammate. Stump, however, now should feel confident enough, and I wonder if Stump is gonna make something play out here. Playing a little bit risky, just knowing that he has to be feeling behind. Having had last location, the super missiles. This is where Stump gets to shine. I'm pretty sure that if provided, if we even get there, I'm pretty sure we're gonna have Cutie race both boss rando seeds next time, if we get a shot at it. So Cutie, if you're out there listening, they're for you. Because for now, you've dodged a bullet. Okay, so Stump has just a little bit of a cleanup here at Big Pink. So here, setting up for the Ocean Fly. Watch a master at work. Seasoned old route runner. Gets it first try. Good job, Sloaters. Showing off a very, very friendly speed gaming classic strat. And yes, Sloaters is just not taking any chances. He's gonna be saving. This cannot be Ridley, honestly. At this point, with all the items that he's checked, it just wouldn't make sense for it to be. So here we go. First boss. Oh, it actually is. Oh my goodness, it actually is Ridley. Yo. Okay, I'm the Jesus. Slaughters, I'm sorry. Boss Rando suck. That's that is the overall message that I'm trying to get through this. Okay, look, listen. I hand selected. I rolled this one. I just wanted to test the runner's merits. This is gonna be incredible. This is the worst. Sloaters could do this fight with this loadout, because he has the energy for it and he has the ammo for it, but it just does not feel worth it to go for at all. So Sloaters has to be feeling kind of awkward, having had skipped grapple. He's gonna be making his way down there, and again, it's really tough. No, you could be making the best plays, all the right decisions, and yet you still can set yourself up for excellence instead of excellence. Hexcellence. Shoutouts to Beefy. That is Beef Robber. Meanwhile, on our side, we are just eating this up. We love this, don't we, chat? This is a full G4 course meal here. It's just, I don't know. Like, what more can we do? This is I'd love to see Slaughter's pulling a weekend here, honestly. Anyone familiar with that weekend? Oh, Slaughter's? Slaughters. 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 Slaughters with the 500,000 IQ. He's going boneless. My boy Slaughters is going boneless. And he can do it. He can check Mama Turtle with just spring ball and high jump because he has the technology to make this possible. Having to doing this without ice. Okay, so Stump has found out the hard way, sadly. He could commit. He could try to... No, it's okay. I understand. I've been there. That's definitely a thing to happen. At least Stump knows. It's just... oh my gosh. You see? Slotus with the 500 billion thousand IQ made the right play and found gravity. Sloters, I'll have whatever Ovaltine you're having because this is incredible. This just works out, and this is exactly what the hype is about. Slaughters is going in about a little over 30 minutes of gameplay, no bosses down, except if you want to give, that pathetic excuse of a boss bomb to Rizzo, a label. Yeah, we're going in. In fact, Slaughters could also try to go, if he feels very, very far behind, he could go for a boneless Lower Norfair too. Okay, but with enough... I mean, Slaughters had charge, so that Batoon was no problem. We'll see what we can get. Oh, there's a... Oh my God. This reminds me of the fantastic race, the phenomenal race that Slaughters had against Farrell. These are flashbacks. Barria, I don't know, maybe Slaughters is actually feeling pretty darn good about himself right now. But Batoon, just Meridia just had it the entire time. Shout out to Stump, by the way. He shot a super missile at the super missile pedestal. It's just because, yeah, we hate that. We hate that location. So Stump picking up Spazer again. I wonder if this is going to be the play that leads him to try to go for wreck ship now? Oh, really good Doppler there. No, maybe just Stump wants to save. He feels like this is a very secure save and no risk of dying. It's very familiar being near the landing site, or at the actual landing site. And great job, Slaughters, with the double round. Just flawless victory fight. I'm pretty sure Slaughters is planning on watching that Mortal Kombat movie. Not the new one from 2021, the one from 1995. with the dude from Beverly Hills Ninja. Yeah, Stump wanted to, but again, it's kind of tough because he doesn't have an easy way to get across the moat. Speed booster would help. Spring ball would help as well, and obviously the intended grapple. Incredible. Just it pays off. From here, yeah, Sloters is a go mode. He can Zeb skip to Mother Brain. He can kill Ridley. Oh, actually, yeah, he can kill Ridley. He has Varya. Dang, Sloters. I wish people like you went to my school. Then I'd be cool too. Hanging out with another Super Metroid runner. Now he's not out of the woods yet though, because Kraid at Lower Norfair, I heard gives Kraid a home field advantage. It unleashes his inner jalapeno fiery power. Stump finding charge beam. We're good to go. You got this, Stump. You're on your way. It's gonna be checking what's over here at the wave gate. Anything helps at this point. Anything for Stump, to make the seat a little easier. We know that it's a reserve tank. No. Oh. It hurts. Excellent down backing for Sloters there, doing the new route strat. I feel like Sloters is just going to Terminator on these bosses, just kind of has them in sight and just says, nah, I'm not letting anyone of you live. There's just no way. After what you've done to me and my honor, I'm pretty sure he's saving like he's gonna get Dragon on his way up before killing Ridley. So he's definitely doing the new route boss order. Stump finished clearing all of the Brinstar items that he can do. Oh, Sloters with the Lava Spark. Excellent Lava Spark. He's back with a vengeance. He just needs Spazer. I guess, I don't know. It might be Spazer that's fueling him, because he doesn't need the 30. Like, obviously the super missiles help. The ammo helps. But this loadout is pretty much just what you'd see from a new route run. Stump is heading back down. Maybe this time he's gonna try to take a very risky shot at some not lava dive, excuse me, at some heck runs. Oh, that was gonna be a really good recovery. Nice little backup strat for Sloters. It was close. Good job. Getting up worst room in the game. Unscathed. That was just flawless. Alright, And Stump has now touched down over at Morfair. Yep, this is all just textbook new route movement for floaters. So you're going to be seeing him right at home. And spring ball for Stump, you definitely want that. Who doesn't want a little spring ball, right? Put a spring to your step. We'll see what Stump ends up trying to go for, though, this time around. He's gonna save. Slurs did have a few more E-tanks and a reserve as well, actually, when he was doing the heck runs. This one's gonna be a little safer for Stump, though, as opposed to going to the right, trying to head to Bubble Mountain, because that's gonna be killer. And here we is Kraid, the final form. Good high jump for Stump. Definitely wants to keep that, pulling him off. Oh, Kraid, you naughty, naughty lad. Wow. Yeah, you're a very bad lad. What is that reserve tank? Like, you couldn't give ice or something? I guess not, because it would melt. Right? It's I guess the only way Kraid would have ice is if, if his heart could match it. And this is why we don't invite Kraid to prom. Because he does these things that we just aren't for, we don't claim Kraid when he does such madness. So now that Stump is here, again, 3 tanks alone puts hell runs in logic. I feel that's kind of scary. I completely understand Stump's decision to just get out of there. There's ice for floaters. Sensational. We love ourselves some nice ice up in this chat. Oh, Stump, be careful. Try not to get grabbed by that yapping maw. Look at this textbook untouched escape out of the Three Musketeers room. Good job, Slaughterers. Just showing some incredible movement. Okay, and now that Stump is back to full health, it looks like he's turning around and will be going back for some heck runs. All right, Stump, you got this. Nice little high five. That's good sportsmanship between the two runners. We like seeing that. And no hitting below the belt. That's also a very important rule. Shoutouts to both runners for demonstrating, what the community stands for. Just real pillars of SM. Give them a follow Again, that's Slotus 27 and Stump. Oh yeah, since Slotus totally did that logical raid kill, the door to Crazy Tank was open. So it's definitely worth the check since he was just passing right by it. And now we go for another round. Also, good job on Stump there, making it past the one of the most deadliest hell runs of all time in the world. It's just at this point. Oh. If you can get that Stump, if you can get that, you can set yourself up for. Although you'd be missing a few power bombs, but it would make it easier for him to be able to Crystal Flash as he's doing these Bubble Mountain checks. Slotus wants that. Slotus wants it. Really good fight there for Slow D. Yeah, just an E-Tank. At this point, it just kind of feels like the only thing that Slotus would want is either Plasma or Wave Beam. I am really actually thoroughly impressed with Stump right now. Because he made it through that heck run with a good amount of health. It's made it through comfortably. Like, it's always this literally sweaty situation, but Stump handled it exceptionally. And now with this, Stump picking up bombs, and Slaughter just has a bone to pick with Ridley, believe it or not. Again, this is still just enough health for Stump to make it through these heated runs. I've not seen anything like it. I've not seen early Ridleys and early Dragons like this. This was stacked. All right. This next heck run for Stump, it makes sense that he's gonna want to save for him, because it's really no easy way out. Holy moly, Slotus with the multiply! Incredible! I've never seen anything like that. He got Ocean Fly and he got Moat Fly. This guy is 2 for 2. Are you kidding me? What cannot he do, you know? What cannot he do at all? It's just this IQ is exceptional. Okay, Stump, be careful. So be careful. You have enough to Crystal Flash. So yes, you're doing it. You're pulling this off, Stump. Incredible. Does not want that. Slaughter's making the right call to skip on it. Can miss with your menuing, so I respect it. And it looks. Oh, you know what? It's kind of nice that Stump did make that save for a Bubble Mountain, because while his energy was a little bit low, he does have the ammo to Crystal Flash anyway. So in a way, he kind of gets that back if he wants to dip into the room next over for the power bomb pack again. Now, for another dangerous stunt, Sloters has entered this fight with just Ice, Charge, and Space. Or his super count is still good. It's enough to whittle down his energy. Actually, no, he's gonna save the energy for when, or the supers for when Ridley turns red, to make for a much faster fight here. As long as he doesn't miss any. I missed one. Oh no! So it's cool. It's cool. Some thankfully got bailed out with the energy tank over at Wave. So with this, it looks like the next step will be for some to possibly check Croc. Screw attack? Nah. I feel like it would pretty much slow Turs down at this point. Just because if Sloters wants to play safe or chooses to group Metroids, he'll be able to keep an eye on him. On top of that, just for Zep Skip as well, doesn't have to unequip it to get through. I don't know, the way that he's been playing. If I change my name, I think he's got to change his name to Fasters 27 at this point. Because as you can see, there's nothing slow about him. Excellent refill. Also, good job on the gate glitch there for Stump. He's been nailing those really good. Taking a refill at the ship. Better that way. And who knows, we might even see the legendary fabled stand-up glitch with only ice and space. Wow. That was a really good strat right there by Sloters. Getting a nice little parlor ball. And down is Crocomire. It looks like Stump has also opted for the bone out Crocomire meat. I don't know, what is better? Age-old question. Bone in or bone out? Because it looks like Croc has no choice. Stump is checking a couple minor items here. Maybe he just doesn't feel as comfortable with the beam combo that he currently has, so I would feel like it makes sense to... I can understand where he's coming from, checking for extra supers. I do. Ooh, wow, that was almost. That was a slight little trip right there that the Dust Bunny tried to get on Sloters, but executing really, really well, giving us that 69 energy closer out with the baby skip. Yeah, so this is not what Stump wants, and by the looks of it, I wonder if Stump has come to the realization that Meridian might be the thing to do. This is also a very good choice for Sloters. Seeing that, again, as I mentioned, the loadout that Sloters currently has, uh, it would make sense to just kind of dish everything out on Mother Brain. I feel like the reason that he didn't save his supers um, for the ketchup section is simply because I think 15 is enough to get through it as quickly as possible. That, and maybe he just feels more comfortable reading out the ketchups. It's definitely preference, but nevertheless, Mother Brain 2. Oh, this was a very deadly escape. Stump will have to backtrack unless he can pull off a spring ball jump out of this room. It's very tricky to make it out of there. Ooh, Sloters, careful. Okay, good. Sloters was taking it like a champ. All the shots, all the ketchup shots to the face. Just for the sake of having the energy low. But alas, Mother Brain is down. Ooh, Stump is gonna Crystal Flash Addy. Yeah, he's gonna Crystal Flash, and then hopefully we'll have enough time to bomb jump. I forgot that he has the bombs too. Oh, careful not to get sniped. It's very difficult when you have the little horsies all up in your grill, trying to grill you. It's okay. Oh no, Stomp. That room is a pain. I always get worried too about having to escape through that way. I always wonder, it's like, oh, I don't have space jump, I don't have grapple, I have bonds, but that might take forever. And then spring ball jumping, I don't know. I just don't, I don't know. And then I die. It's just, that's how the seeds go for me. Boss Rando. Love to love him. Pour one out for the baby, by the way. May our dearly beloved baby Metroid rest in peace. It is no longer in captivity. The galaxy is no longer at peace. But don't worry. Alright? Sloters heard. Sloters is the Harry Osborn to the baby Metroid's Norman Osborn. When it says, avenge me. Now that Slotus is on the escape, just a few rooms away from securing a victory. Stump playing extra cautious. Really good use of the pseudo screwing here to reverse heck run his way out. He does not want to get touched by these leg warmer setupers. Ooh, no, he got bumped out. Oh my gosh, no. It's a toughie. But as you can see on the left side, we have a good boy himself finishing with an official SRL time of 1 hour, 6 minutes, and 3 seconds. GG to my teammate, to my friend, to my pal, Slotus27. And sadly, Stump did forfeit, and it was a rough scene. It just was not not the one. They never are. All these boss randos, nah. But shout out to Stump though for sticking it through. Representing for the Green Boomerang fan club. Yeah, we'll see if we have if we can have the runners jump in for a little chit chat, a little good morning Zebis talk. And yep, by the looks of it, we have from Team Good Boys, Slotus27, and from Team Green Boomerang Fan Club, Stump joining me in the booth. GG, I'm sorry. Let it all out.
I don't know what to say.
I know what to say. Heck, boss Rando.
Right? Yeah. I mean, go on. Just go off. Like, everything that you all have to say, just air it out.
So many things after what happened with the supers,
It gets really tough. I know. Having to last location.
It's hard to even make the right decisions on the things after that. And that's how we had what happened with Dragon.
Yeah, that too. I guess generally, like, the thing about these boss randos is always like having a save, and sometimes you forget. Trust me, I forgot to save during my race, and it can punish you big time. Sloters, what was your thought like starting off this seed? Because it looked like you were just checking everything. Obviously, you skipped Billy Mays, but did you just feel like not passing up an item?
Yeah, I had a bad feeling when I got to 230 that this is one of those presets where your first super pack's going to be like in a super annoying spot. So I thought I should probably go through and do like the whole way through Gauntlet, because there's probably a good chance that's where the first super's going to be. And I already had the power bombs to do it, so it's like, might as well go up there if it's a good mage or whatever, but that could legitimately be like the only super at the beginning of the game, which I think was the case, right? I don't know if Stump went
Yes, that was the case.
Yeah.
I did not get to it until I didn't go into that right away, and then I and then I couldn't get past Big Pink.
Yeah,
I should have gone
I'm
right
not a
to it
big
when
fan.
I having had 10 power bombs so early. It's telling me to go do Gauntlet, but